Just a quick rant here, but I heard the analogy the other day, and I think it's incredibly relevant to the way that we approach health today. So I want you to imagine if somebody gives you a fish tank. Everything is great for a while, but eventually the water gets dirty, the tank isn't being maintained, and the next thing you know, the fish start getting sick. So now you have a decision to make. Do you just keep giving the fish medication because they are sick, or do you clean the tank? See, I think most people would agree the obvious answer is to clean the tank, because if the environment doesn't change, the problem is just going to keep coming back. But the reason that hit me hard is because that's exactly how we approach health today. People get headaches, they take medication. They have back pain, so they try to numb the pain. They have low energy, poor sleep, digestive issues, stiffness, chronic aches, and the goal becomes, how can I find something to temporarily relieve or cover up the symptom? But very few people stop and ask, what is actually happening in the first place? What's creating the problem? And what's making my body unhealthy enough to even express the symptoms that we're having? So at some point, we have to stop focusing solely on the fish and start paying attention to the tank. How are you sleeping? How are you moving? How are you eating, or what are you eating? How stressed out are you? What does your posture look like? What's your daily routine? Because the symptoms are often the body's way of telling you something the environment needs to change. And I'm not necessarily saying that symptoms don't matter, because they absolutely do, but if all we ever do is just chase symptoms and never address the underlying cause or issue, we're going to just keep finding ourselves right back where we are right now. So the people that do experience the biggest transformations aren't the ones that come from experts managing symptoms, right? They're the ones that finally decide that they need to clean the tank.